Bring in Marty Bass to time things out. And Marty, it's looking like the storms will be in and out.
In and out, but it's going to take a few hours. Good afternoon, everyone. Hopefully you're doing well. I just want to bring you in the loop on something. That Futurecast we just showed you. First Alert meteorologist Steve Sosna, who will be on duty this afternoon with First Alert meteorologist Cutter Martin, was putting that together at his desk. Steve and I sit next to each other, and this is a true scientist who looked at me and said, Bass man, this is going to be bad. Here you go. Alert day, PM severe storms, very likely. Timeline, 2 through 8 o'clock, the absolute heat and instability of the day. Hot and muggy before the storms. If you're just getting up from third shift and you haven't been outside yet, walk outside. You'll feel the instability. All these numbers you're looking at, Baltimore, Annapolis, Westminster, Hagerstown, Easton, Fort Meade, they're before not too long going to be at 90. Here's radar. Take a look out to the west. It's already starting to get active. It's only a matter of time before this begins to move across the state. Heat and humidity, severe storms. Heat index near 100 degrees. Again, 2 through 8 o'clock. That's the witching hour for these storms to blossom and move across the state. Slowly move across the state. If they just hit and run, the intensity wouldn't be as severe. But these things may linger over your corner. That means heavy downpours in a specific area, which could lead to some flooding. Damaging wind gusts of 65 to 75 miles an hour. In that gust, we're talking tropical storm wind numbers here, folks. Hail, intense lightning, and again, that flash flood risk. We will be on duty through the afternoon, here on air and online and streaming. You stay with us. We got you covered. Nikki, over to you.
All right. Welcome back on this alert day, taking a live look at the WJZ Outback. It's pretty quiet, a little breezy right now on this WJZ First Alert Weather Day. And Marty Bass is with us right now. And Marty, we're looking at some dangerous winds blowing away later this afternoon.
Oh, there's no question about it. Once again, if you walk outside, you can feel it. You're knowledgeable consumers. You know the difference between a hot and humid day and a day where you can, your spider sense is tingling. You can just feel the atmosphere wants to do that and flex. And it's gonna. It really honestly is. What we're watching right now, there's no spoiler alert here. Thunderstorms probable 2 through 8 o'clock. Fantastic Friday. Friday, tomorrow's going to be great. The weekend, it's going to start getting hot. Then dangerous heat's coming our way as we move into early next week. What is dangerous heat? You may be going, well, yeah, Marty, it's summertime. It's going to be hot. No. We're talking about, feels like temperatures 104 to 107. I mean, this is going to be the real deep summer deal. Okay, so radar is already starting to bubble up out to the west. It's just an indication that this is going to start expanding as it marches across the state and eventually all the way down the Route 50 corridor. But you can see where the beltway is right now. You can see how far away the storms are, and you can see the alerts already populating the graphic this far out ahead of any weather expected to come to the I-95 corridor and your corner, your neighborhood. So it's almost a fait accompli. 2 out of 5 chance of tornadoes, 4 out of 5 chance of wind gusts, hail 2 out of 5, heavy rain 3 out of 5. That's the best way to describe it. We're going to see a mixed bag as we move through the afternoon. Futurecast, let's start rolling through this about 1 hour at a time. By 3 o'clock, the 95 corridor is going to start to see this energy move our way. Now look at, you start seeing, you're used to seeing light green, dark green, yellow, orange, red. But now you start throwing the pinks in, and this means business. 5 o'clock. Look at how populated the Futurecast is. 6 o'clock, it's now unrelenting. 7 o'clock, look how this has exploded as it moves across the bay and over to the eastern shore. Then finally out of here once we truly do get into the overnight. Okay, risk level 3 out of 5 today. The heavy risk right here along the 95 corridor and out the 70 corridor. Again, this is going to be a statewide event. Today we are going to be basically right around 90 degrees, Hartford, Cecil counties. We're going to use you as an example. Beach forecast this weekend, look, it's looking pretty good. Once we get by this huge, bump in the road, it's going to be the first full weekend of summer. Might as well go ahead and take advantage of it. This 7-day forecast is so populated with alert days, it looks like alert day palooza. And once we get into Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, it's all about the heat. Look at that, 101 forecast temperatures. The feels like will be much, much higher. This is the time to stay weather aware, take care of yourself and your neighbor. Over to you.
Well, great tips, Marty. Thank you.
So before we look at the radar, let's just revisit yesterday. That was some heavy-duty rain that moved across the state. And the reason I point this out is the ground is saturated, and it's going to get more saturated. The trees are full of leaves. They're in their full maturity at this point. So when a 35, 45, 55, 65 mile an hour gust moves through the trees, it meets resistance. If the root ball is saturated and not strong, tree comes down. So that's something else we have to watch this afternoon. This is current radar, and we're seeing a pretty beefy thunderstorm there, not that far away from Oakland. Stay with us through the afternoon, obviously 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to be on duty, but it's in the cards.
Oh, absolutely. And we have them covered throughout the rest of the evening. We'll